When we took office, it was quite a challenge because we were a low confidence and high risk town council. We were a low confidence, high risk. We're no longer there.
The country's #1 tourist destination, San Pedro, has a name bigger than its bank account. That's because, according to Mayor Wally Nunez, the state of the town's finances were so gloomy upon taking office in 2021 that he and his council has spent most of that period trying to pay off extreme debts and introducing a system of accountability.
There was a government loan that up to today, in reality, we don't know what it was for. It just showed that it was supposed to be for road works. But let's go a little bit in depth here. In September of 2011, there was a GOB loan of $1.5 million with an interest rate of 9% with 60 installments. As of November 2012, the previous council then had defaulted. GOB withheld the monthly subvention and applied it to the outstanding debt. The council was a high-risk enterprise, so nobody really wanted to make business with the council. So they had to go ahead and get a loan with a private individual, which also showed that was for road works. And this loan was refinanced 5 times in a period of 8 years.
Nunez says that the council has been repaying the loans they inherited. The first one now stands at a little over $1 million, for which they are in negotiation with the government for debt forgiveness. The second loan, for $300,000, still has a huge outstanding balance. Nunez pointed to 2 overdrafts at the banks that stood at over $100,000, with only sufficient money to pay 1 week's staff salaries. The overdrafts are now fully paid, but they soon discovered the situation was even worse than this.
The outstanding income tax. Employees' deductions were made for the year 2019 and 2020, but it was never submitted to the tax department. This, as you can see, is outright robbery to their own staff, because they were deducting that employees' income tax and was not paid to the tax department. What was deducted was $146,744 with 55 cents, and you can also see here just interest and penalties. It added up to $222,859 with 51 cents. Upon taking office, we made an agreement to make monthly payments of $10,000.
So far, the council has a balance of $42,000 for the tax department. But there's more. Nunez revealed that the last council owed a few companies. One was a construction company and another a fuel company, for a total of over $300,000. That is now also being repaid. Administrator Rene Guzman indicated that there was a system in place that was easily manipulated.
When we got in, we noted that in-house software system was being used. Now, this software, I must say, that was ineffective, in fact inefficient, as it was not in sync with the entire system or the cashiers. Furthermore, the system was very open in the sense that some management staff at the council at the time had access to the system and were easily able to play with the system. In other words, simple as changing an account to zero balances, making a payment, showing something that was never really accounted for.
Now the council has installed a new software system that minimizes the chance for corruption. This system updates automatically and shows all payments into the system and outstanding balances. It also identifies when and who makes adjustments if that is done. Accounting manager Angie Rosado said there is also an asset listing system in place that has documentation of all the town council's possessions and for transactions being done.
We prepare a fixed asset register. Now we have a full listing of what the council owns, that being land, vehicles, furniture and equipment. Everything that belongs to the council is properly accounted for. In the previous QuickBooks desktop, there was inefficient and improper documentation of revenue and expenses. With the new QuickBooks Online, we have adjusted this, made the necessary changes. Our customers' receipts are properly accounted for. You can easily verify in a given day all revenues collected, and a listing of all the customers who have paid in a given day will be given.
Mayor Nunez said that the San Pedro Town Council has had 3 audit reports done for the last 3 years, details of which can be had from the council. The report for 2023 will be completed later this year. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion.